Every year in January, there's a race called the Dopey Challenge, where over 4 days, I'll run 48 miles through every Disney World park. I've completed it 3 times, but despite that, I've never followed the training plan all the way through, completing every training run. I once heard Joe Rogan say,
live your life like there's a documentary crew following you around. Do what you would want to do so that your kids one day would look back at it and see that documentary and look on it with pride.
So I've decided to become my own documentary crew and film the 28-week training. Here are the rules. Number 1, I have to complete every training run every single week. 4.5 miles at a 9:40 pace. Number 2, I have to stretch after every run.
Just hanging around.
Stretching has never really been a priority for me. And number 3, I have to tell you a story about a memory from a Run Disney race.
So, story time.
It is day -2 of training, and there are 199 days until marathon weekend. But I have some things that I have to do before training starts. So in a little bit, I'm gonna go over the game plan. But first, morning routine. First, I turned on the lights and did my morning affirmations.
You're amazing.
Then I brushed my teeth and noticed that I kind of needed to shave. So I shaved, and then I put on some deodorant and picked out which hat I should wear for the day. Then I ordered a coffee, had a jam session on the way to Starbucks. I'm looking on my road. Picked up said coffee, and now we're here. I'm in the back of the Starbucks parking lot because it's still kind of embarrassing to vlog in public. But okay, let's talk about the game plan. So, today is Saturday. Training starts on Tuesday, and on Monday, I'm going on a road trip to a new city. And that city is... Gotcha. No, you gotta keep watching. You just keep watching. Keep watching. You'll know soon. You'll know soon enough. But yeah, you gotta keep watching. But for my first week of training, all of my training runs will be not at home. Saying that out loud, it's not that big of a deal, but like in my head, it's a big deal. One of the reasons it's a big deal is because I have a whole nutrition plan, and I'm like, do I buy all the groceries now and bring a cooler? Do I just buy them once I get to... Almost said it. No. So we're going to do a little bit of grocery shopping today and bring a cooler with me, and then we'll do the rest of the grocery shopping once I have arrived at my final destination. I also just realized that my lips were super chapped in that clip, see?
My lips are getting chapped, look. And I'll take your word for it.
Training day 1, let's go! I have made it to my destination, St. Paul, Minnesota. I am visiting my friends Anna and Alex here, who have done several different Run Disney runs and Disney trips with me. I came to Starbucks for 2 reasons. 1, so I could shout training day 1, because I didn't want to do that in the house. And 2, I would like to get a coffee before my run today. I have a 45-minute easy run. So I'm going to get a coffee and make my way back to the house. I'll have my pre-run shake there and get this training underway.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
So I'm getting the first couple miles out of the way, and then my friends are going to join me after that. I'm going to loop around back to the house. We're at about 1 mile right now, and they'll join after 2. So for this run, it's an easy run, and I need to stay within 115 and 134 beats per minute heart rate. And honestly, that's really hard from like not going over. It's really slow. I'm at 136 right now, and I'm running pretty slow. So I might walk a little bit, lower my heart rate, and then keep moving.
It's Coco's first run.
First run. She's doing great. Get my shirt.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
After the run, I quickly stretched and did my post-run dance. And then headed to the Lego store at the Mall of America.
I'm getting a video. This is a big moment for it.
Look at this. All right, right here?
Yeah, that's great.
There it is.
Awesome. Thank you
what
so
else
much.
Do you have?
Yeah, I've got
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at
We're
that.
sending this video to his mom.
That's awesome.
It is Thursday, day 3 of training. Yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago, ran 3 miles with my friends Anna and Alex. And today, we have speed work. I am speed.
Speed. I am speed.
I drank my pre-run shake. I got my fancy shoes out of the trunk of my car. And we are ready to go. Also, you can kind of tell a little bit that it is raining, and I do not do the rain. Unless it is race day and I am at Walt Disney World, I don't do the rain. So, we're going to go to my gym and do my speed work there on a treadmill. I'm also going to bring my tripod with me. I don't know yet if it will make it out of my backpack because, I don't know, bringing a tripod into the gym for some reason intimidates me. So we'll see if I actually break it out or not. But let's go to the gym. I ended up using my tripod because I realized I have free will and I shouldn't care about what random people think of me. For this speed workout, I did a 1 mile warm-up followed by 0.25 mile run and then walk for 2 miles, and then finished up with another 1 mile run to kind of cool down. Afterwards, I had a sour gummy worm. It's like a reward.
It's like a reward.
I had my post-run dance party. Stretched. And now we're here. Overall, feel really, really good. By the way, if you saw in my trunk, I had a couple pairs of new Nike shoes. I may or may not have bought some shoes here in Minnesota while I was at the Mall of America, because I went to the Mall of America 3 times in 3 days because that place is awesome. You'll get to see those later, unless you are in, and this is a shameless plug here, the Magical Miles Run Club on Instagram. It is my broadcast channel. So if you go to my Instagram and you click the broadcast channel on my profile, you will be able to, 1, join in the fun of all of the people training for different Run Disney events, and 2, be able to see the shoes that I picked up from Mall of America. Good morning. I'm gonna go for my long run, which is 3 miles, and I didn't even tell you guys, I am in a new city, the city of Chicago.
Chicago! Chicago!
Thin crust pizza? No, thank you. I'm from
It's
Chicago.
actually specifically Elmhurst, which is about 30 minutes west of Chicago. Regardless, I have a 3 mile run today. Couple things. I can't find my sunglasses, which might be kind of weird. I've realized that my sunglasses are more just like, it's more of like a feeling than it is like to block the sun at this point. It's like when Rip Hamilton, after he broke his nose and it was like all healed and he still wore his like face mask because it just like felt wrong to not wear it. It's kind of like that. I just dropped some elite ball knowledge on y'all and you just didn't even realize. Yeah, so I don't know where my sunglasses are in the mess that is my car after a week of road tripping. After the run, I'm going to hand it over to a past Robert to talk about why I run the Dopey. This was I recorded this several weeks ago, and I think that it's a really good message, and I'm not in that same emotional state now, so I'm just going to pass it back to Pastor Robert. But anyways, let's go for a 3-mile run. And done. If you really knew me, you would know that I'm angry almost all the time. I don't know what to do with that. I'm really struggling to work through the emotions, and thinking about it, it's like I don't know what to do other than run and work out a lot. And, I'm meditating and trying to work through those emotions. But a lot of times, given the choice between the two, I will just go for a run or go to the gym instead of meditate on what I'm feeling. I figured that for this first video, I would explain why the I'm doing this. Short answer is I have no clue. My first year doing the Dopey, I had just come off of doing my first marathon. I trained for that marathon for 30 days and ran it, having never run more than 2 miles. I've told that story before. And then the next year, so doing the Dopey just kind of made sense in my intense, crazy mindset. Second year, it was something that I wanted to do. My friends wanted to do it, and I thought it would be really fun to do it again. The first year doing it was actually the 10-year anniversary of the Dopey, and kind of secretly to myself, I was like, how cool would it be to do it 10 years in a row? And so that was kind of the behind-the-scenes reasoning for signing up for the race. And then last year, 2025, I wasn't going to do it. I had told a friend, Lindsay, that I was just like, I'm gonna skip this year. I'm not gonna do it. And I went through a breakup and was trying to find something to work towards. Really, if I'm being honest, it was something to distract myself from the pain and having to work through those emotions. It was much easier for me to just go out and run and avoid it. And I was telling a friend, Alan, this past week that crossing that finish line this year, like, I didn't feel anything. There wasn't joy or happiness or excitement like I'd felt before. It was just kind of like relief that it was done and that it was over. And reflecting back on it, I signed up for that race for the wrong reasons. And because of that, the training was more, it just felt like something that I had to get done. It's something that I had to do every week. And instead of enjoying the process, I was just searching for that feeling of fulfillment at the end of the race, which, if you've ever accomplished any goal ever, you know that that feeling lasts all of about 12 seconds, and then it's gone. And I didn't even feel it at all. So the long end of the I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing this is, you know, for me it boils down to integrity. I've started to tell people that I want to do this race for 10 years. Patience has been something that I've been working on a lot in the last year and a half. And, you know, I'm a religious man, and I've heard many times that when you pray to God asking for something, for example, patience, he doesn't give you patience, he gives you something to be patient for. And I was telling one of my best friends, Alex, that regardless of, you know, how fast I want this process to be completed and how fast I want to accomplish this goal, it's going to take 10 years, which is crazy to think about. I have had, you know, life goals and business goals and things like that where it's like, I think that this will take 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, and I've been able to complete it sooner. And this is one of those goals where it's like, yeah, no matter how fast I run and how quickly I complete each race, at the end of the day, like, this is going to take 10 years. And so I think that this year really is about integrity, doing what I said I was going to do. And that's why I wanted to film it, because last year, because I was running the race just to feel the feeling at the finish line, I was skipping long runs. I was, you know, cutting training runs short, and really wasn't in it for the process. I was just in it for the final result. And ultimately that was the reason that crossing the finish line, like, I didn't feel what I'd felt the last 2 years, because I really didn't work as hard as I could to earn that feeling. And it wasn't about the process, it was just about, you know, the end product. And that's not a reason to do anything, really. You have to enjoy the process, and that end feeling is a result and a gift, really, of the hard work that you put in throughout the months. For example, with training for marathon, the months that you put into training for that race. If you want to watch the video where I go into more detail about my first marathon, you can click the screen right now, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Just give me everything. Give me all of it.